So when it comes to building effective websites and building effective digital marketing campaigns, oftentimes the biggest killer has nothing to do with technology, but has everything to do with assumptions. As marketers, we like to make assumptions and assume what our prospects want, right? And then we try and give it to them. And that's fine to an extent. However, there's a famous quote from Henry Ford who says, "If I would have asked people what they wanted, they would have told me faster horses," right? So true innovation, true effectiveness in communication comes not from understanding the solution yet, but from understanding the challenges, understanding the pain points. So how do we do this? How do we get clear on our prospects' pain? Well, the easiest way to do it, and it might sound too simple, but is to just ask. Just ask. What is your number one challenge when it comes to X? And this structure was developed by Ryan Levesque using the ASK method. Now, the ASK method was a book and a methodology written by Ryan that went to the #1 best-selling business book on Amazon last year. The methodology itself is completely brilliant, but it's very complex. But it all centers around one very, very simple concept: is using this structure to simply ask your audience what their number one challenge is. So when it comes to X, what is your single biggest challenge? Right now, the key here is that we want to have this question positioned in what Ryan calls the zone of specificity. That means that we don't want it too broad and we don't want it too narrow, right? So, when it comes to completing your research successfully, what is your single biggest challenge? That's going to be way too broad. There's going to be way too much information all scattered around for you to create an effective marketing campaign based on those responses, right? However, if you were to make it specific, right, specific to what it is that you can deliver, that's where you're going to get the best results. So in the next video, what we're going to talk about is how to take those responses and create a irresistible hook for your prospects. So we're going to show you exactly the 4 elements that we're going to look for in those responses and how we're going to transition that into a hook. So I will see you on the other side.